Mildura is just weeks away from becoming the only region in the country without access to one of the 5 major television networks. The station broadcasting Channel 10 since 2006 will go off the air at the end of this month. While the government's been asked to step in, it now appears likely that the shutdown will occur.
3, 2, 1, switch off!
Mildura was the first part of Australia to end the analogue television signal and go all digital in 2010. Now, 14 years later, Network 10 will be switched off in the region.
My immediate reaction was, we're here. This is the beginning of the end. We've been talking about the future of television and we're starting to see it. I do personally think there's room for 3 commercial networks, but I think a lot of the decisions that 10 has made has got it to this point.
Mildura Digital Television, a joint venture from 7 West and Win, which serves as an affiliate of 10, announcing that they will shut down within weeks. The MTD board says that 7 West have continued to fund the station despite it running at a loss since its inception. Whilst we realise this is not an ideal situation, the financial position is no longer tenable. The move means 10's main channel, along with multi-channels Bold and Peach, will no longer be shown on free-to-air television in Mildura. It also means Mildura will be the only television market in the country without access to free-to-air programming from one of the 5 major networks.
The problem here is that 10 doesn't run the regional affiliate. It just makes money from supplying the content. Southern Cross Austereo handed the running of that over to another entity. And so if Win and 7, because they're joint owners, are saying that it's not making money, well, that's a pretty sad state of affairs.
Mildura Digital Television began airing on call sign MDV at the start of 2006, showing full Channel 10 programming to the region for the first time. Like many other stations, it switched affiliations to 9 in mid-2016 before switching back to 10 in mid-2021. It was one of several joint ventures launched in the 2000s as part of the rise of digital television, with similarly run stations existing in Darwin, Tasmania, regional WA and remote central and eastern Australia. In a statement, SIX News Communications Minister Michelle Rowland said that the decision was disappointing and underscores the significant structural issues affecting the provision of broadcasting services in the regional areas of Australia and the difficulties of operating commercial broadcasting and transmission services in this environment. She says the federal government has implemented initiatives to support the sustainability of the Australian media sector, including extending and increasing the commercial broadcasting tax rebate. The Office of Nationals MP Jade Benham, who represents Mildura in the Victorian Legislative Assembly, told 6 News she would not be making any comment on the issue at this time and directed us to Federal Nationals MP Dr Anne Webster, who represents Mallee, covering Mildura.
I would say that this has actually been a long time coming. We have no live television studios or camera people across my entire electorate. So that's over a third of Victoria. We have no television. And Win shut down many years ago now, which was an incredibly sad loss to the whole community because people want to know their local stories. The reason they can't afford to continue investing is because people are not buying advertising space. You know, it's the reality that not every media organisation, and this would be very familiar to you, is paid $1 billion a year to be able to operate as a journalistic institution, literally.
MDV will officially go off the air on June 30.